Before the business, so I was an IT employee.
How much this coffee tea guy is making or how much this restaurant is making, because everybody has a desire to do their own business.
Having cold, cough, or whatever it is, they used to go to kitchen. See, kitchen is the medical store. It's like a age-old recipe. My grandma, she used to prepare different varieties of tambulis.
First generation entrepreneurs have different struggle stories, but most of the time it is these first generation founders who think out of the box and disrupt the industry. A founder from Bengaluru is doing exactly this. His food chain startup is bringing Karnataka's one of the most traditional and refreshing food items to urban population. Tambuli Man, founded by Karthik Shridar in Bengaluru, serves Tambuli to bring back the memories of traditional, old but a healthy Karnataka. Let's meet him. So welcome, Mr. Karthik.
Thank you.
Mr. Karthik, you have converted one of Karnataka's traditional and refreshing food item, Tambuli, into a very massive and very famous, food chain in Bengaluru today. You've grown to so many outlets in Bengaluru in less than 1 year, I think, right? So Tambuli is, can you explain a bit more about people who don't know about what Tambuli is?
Yeah, right. Tambuli means it's derived from the Kannada word. So tampu plus huli, that means cold and sour. So it's a functional, healthy beverage with the medicinal properties. See, it's a age-old recipe. Okay, if you go to center part of Karnataka or coastal belt of Karnataka, you can find many people are doing it, especially during summer and all. People never used to prepare sambar or rasam. People used to prepare this with a curd and eat it with a rice. So even I have grown up by eating all these varieties. Okay. So which one we tweaked it? So we made it thinner. We made it in drinking consistency. We made it as a beverage. So then we brought it to commercial line. We brought it as a mainstream. So now Tambuli Man is
wonderful. So you've brought something from Karnataka's villages to urban cities, and people are definitely liking it. Right? So in fact, I was telling you before this podcast that in fact in my house we used to eat it every month. Wow. Right, my wife prepares it, so it's good to see in now restaurant chains and in outlets that you are selling this. But how did you get into this?
Okay, see, before the business, so I was an IT employee. I hold Master of Science in Software from Mobiles Planning. I was part of Wipro, Oracle, Deutsche Bank. But I was getting the feel that I don't really belong here. I just wanted to do something on my own. But we were not able to figure out what exactly. But that drive was from inside. No, I just wanted to do something. This office setup, everything is so good, but it should have been mine. So then by the time Corona hits hard, then our lockdown started. Then we shifted to a hometown. All work from home things started. There we got ample of time. So then our search started. Now what to do. And then we started our company called Raw Granules with the unadulterated food products. Because see, if you purchase one turmeric powder here, you hardly find a good one. 90% will be adulterated with atta. Color will be yellow, but it exactly not a turmeric powder. So like that it has become. So then we thought, no, we have very good source of products here and quality is so top notch, then why can't we just do it? Let's pack it in proper way and ship it to Bangalore where people really don't get the good one. Because see, that's a practice. If you take any of the guys who from rest of Karnataka who are working here, usually they bring all these from their native whenever they come back to Bangalore. Whenever they go to villages, while coming back, they will get all these stuff. Then that triggered. Why? Then that means they are not getting the quality that they are expecting. So then that business started. From there, we still wanted to do something more with the live food. Then this Tambuli came into picture.
Wonderful.
Because see, we have been eating this Tambuli, drinking Tambulis from ages. I born and brought up with that. See, my tagline says my grandma's recipe. Okay, because see, it's like a age-old recipe. My grandma, she used to prepare different varieties of Tambulis. So that is how it started. Then we thought we have very good product in hand. Why can't we commercialize it? Why can't we launch it in proper, broader way? Then we just launched one small kiosk in Sagar. It's like a proof of concept. People responded well. Then we thought, good. People are responding well. Let's do it in the bigger platform. let's go to Bangalore. Let's launch it in Bangalore. Because see, here, people wanted quality food. And especially after Corona, people are like, the awareness increased. People are like, no, I want good food, clean food, healthy food. Then we thought, okay, now we have a good product in hand. Okay, let's go ahead and launch it. Then we launched our outlet.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I've also worked in IT for many years, and one thing, and I've worked in several locations and several companies. But one thing is very common. When techie crowd goes out for lunch or for coffee, one thing they will keep admiring was how much this shop guy is making.
Yeah.
How much this coffee tea guy is making, or how much this restaurant is making, because everybody has a desire. Almost everybody has a desire to do their own business.
Correct.
So I wanted to ask you, have you experienced it, and is that
Yes,
your
yes,
motivation?
yes,
Was
of
that your
course.
motivation?
Of course. See, whenever we used to go out, also every Friday we used to go out and eat food, and the calculation will suddenly say, okay, these number of guys are sitting here into this. Okay, this could be the rent. Okay, this guy could be doing this much.
Exactly, yeah.
See that thing.
Yeah.
Adding to that, we wanted to, by seeing that, we wanted to say, no man, we should also have something like this. We should also build something like this.
Hmm.
No, this guy is doing good. I'm happy that he's doing. I also should do something. What is that something?
Yes.
So 90% of the guys are clueless. So
Hmm.
they wanted to do something, but they are like, what is that something?
Yes.
So only few will figure out.
Correct. I've also rarely met somebody who has been like actually became entrepreneur from that motivation. But I'm seeing you first one.
Yeah, thank you.
So, do you come from an entrepreneur family?
No. So
Okay.
I'm the first one in our family to.
So, would you say being a first generation entrepreneur, was it difficult?
Yeah, of course. See, what happens is it depends on family. As you mentioned, if the business is there in the family, if it's a family business, then you grow with that thought process.
Yeah.
But we grow with the thought process, we should join some company, we should
Yeah.
earn, life should be settled, that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
So breaking that mindset is very difficult.
Yeah.
So when we initially came back with the ideas, then when we mentioned in our family that we are gonna do this business, they were all scared.
Mm.
No, why are you taking the risk? Anyway, you're working in such a good company, you're getting good salary, then why are you risking everything? You better work there, man. Why do you want to really do this? Then I said, no, I'll work, but I just want to do something. So then my father and our relatives, everyone gives advice. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't take risk.
Mhm.
You have wife, you have kid. Then why are you doing all this?
Mm.
Why are you disturbing your lifestyle?
Mm.
No.
But
So
now,
that's okay.
now, do you think is the risk worth it?
Definitely. Because see, Tambuli Man, it has given us identity.
Mm.
So, and we are so proud that we are serving healthy food to the crowd.
Mm. Mm.
And once a customer is always a customer. And I usually, whenever I'm at the outlet, I usually take the feedback, how exactly you feel. So I feel to hear that, right? So whenever they say, no man, it's good, there's a saying actually, Annato Sukhi Bhava. That means after you're satisfied with the food, you bless the owner, or you bless the person who has given you food.
Mm.
You should be good, and then
Yes.
bless it.
Yes.
That's where we feel,
Yes.
it's worth taking.
That's a great satisfaction.
It's a great satisfaction, and I don't regret that coming here,
Yeah.
and rather I'm enjoying it,
Yeah.
and it's super.
So I want to understand that entrepreneur journey more. So when you started this, what were the KPIs, or maybe what were the market stats that you looked at to say that okay, we can do business in this segment?
Okay, see, again, first of all, I'm not from that family of business or something, so business is completely new. We just wanted to do something, then we found this. We wanted to launch Tambuli Man, but we did not really have those figures, metrics, everything, not in the proper formal way.
Uh-huh.
We knew people were gonna love it. Then we wanted to launch it. So how? We have almost spent 2 years in preparing all SOPs, because see, it has to be prepared in the similar way daily, right? It's not that you prepare today one thing. Suppose if in your home, if your wife prepares it, today it will be one taste, tomorrow it will be different taste. It usually happens at home because they will not have a SOPs. It's a standard operating procedure. But here we will have that. In order to set that, we took a lot of time. So once we are ready with that, then we launched.
So you've grown in a very short period of time to, I think, 11 or 12
11 outlets.
franchise outlets.
Right.
So how did you crack that franchising model?
Okay.
Tell me about the first franchising model
yeah.
and how did that happen?
Yeah, I'll just come from the first outlet.
Yeah.
See, in JP Nagar 2024, we launched our first outlet. So JP Nagar in 24th May, we created a buzz. Even celebrities came, they launched it. Everything went well. People started coming in. Many people, they were able to connect to their nostalgia. So because it's like a age-old recipes, right? They were surprised to see this particular age-old a dish which is limited to some villages. Now it's in Bangalore. So they are able to connect that. They're quite happy with that. So the response was good. Then we understood, now, okay, we can open one more outlet. And accidentally we got one more outlet in RR Nagar. We were just thinking we should open another outlet, but suddenly my cousin called me and he said, "Hey, there's an outlet available, man, in RR Nagar. You want to take it?" Fine, let's take it. Then we launched our second outlet in April 2024. Then we started receiving bulk orders. Then we realized, no man, we don't have the proper kitchen setup. Then how do I supply? Then we realized, no, we are definitely gonna need a big kitchen. Then only we'll be able to supply. Then we just found another place in Bansinga 6th stage. And then we started all civil work, everything. Then we constructed our kitchen, basically.
Okay.
So that was launched on July. So once we are ready with the capability of cooking at a bigger volume, then we thought, okay, now let's expand the brand through franchise model. Because see, if you really want to open on your own, it needs a lot of capex, everything. Then we thought, no, there are many guys who are interested to take. Because see, from Jan only, many were enquiring us with respect to franchises, but we were not ready. Unless you have kitchen or unless you have capability to supply, then how do you give franchises? So all the franchises inquiries were on hold till the time. So once we were ready with the kitchen, then we thought, okay, fine, let's start with the franchisee model. In October, we started announcing that, okay, we are ready now and we have wanted to give franchises. So many responded well. More than 100 inquiries were there. So we discussed with everyone. There are so many parameters, plus and minus, and so many things. So after that, we have now these number of outlets.
Wonderful.
Yes, because it takes not only money, it takes a lot of courage, passion, everything.
So you mentioned you are getting a good response, but what is the most important factor to maintain in the quality in the product or whatever it is, or maybe in the franchise location, whatever it is?
See, usually what happens, right, in franchise thing, we were initially little bit scared because see, the person who comes with the money, he may not carry the same level of passion we carry. Because see, now coming back to values, we are building a brand on values. We use 100% coconut oil. See, the famous Dr. B.M. Hegde, he mentioned in his speech that only mother's milk and coconut oil has sodium monolauric acid in that. It gets easily digested in your mouth itself. We use that, such kind of values. And we don't use soda, color, tasting powder, nothing in it. And we don't even use green chili because green chili causes acidity and not really good for gut health. Rather, we use bird's eye chili. So these are the values. And right, when you run behind the values, your overheads will be more. You will have to spend more. But the person who comes with the money, he always thinks of how quickly I can get back the money. He may care about the values, but mostly 90% will worry more about the money. Correct. So how quickly I can get it back.
Correct.
So that's what even now, whenever the person approaches me, I'll tell, see, Baba, you'll have to wait. If you have the bandwidth to wait, if you have the passion to do something good to the society,
correct,
of course there will be a business angle to it, but you should first focus on this. If that is the case, then we can work it out. But if you really think money is first, I should get ROI within a year and all, then you are not in the right place. I am not into that. Because we are building a brand based on values. Whenever you go with the values, it takes little more time.
True. So what are the, so see, first time entrepreneur, right? And as you said, you took a jump from a job to entrepreneurship. Yes. What were the risks that you have taken?
See, one is salary. See, for anyone who comes from job to entrepreneurship, the first hit will be your salary. On 31st of first, you will not get salary. Amount will not be credited to your account.
Yeah.
You will have to generate revenue in order to take salary. And the minute you start business, you will not be able to take out money. So for some time, you have to burn your own savings or something because you hardly generate revenue. So that's a major hit. So that you should be really ready about it. Or if you have anyone supporting you, then it's good.
Yeah,
Or else it's
true.
a bit struggle because when you get adjusted to one kind of lifestyle, it's hard to live with half of the salary or with no salary.
Yeah.
That's a big hit.
True. So, what do you think is the USP of this product? Because this comes from traditional Karnataka. There are a lot of nostalgia related with it. You know, people in urban Bangalore, when they see Tambuli Man, I know for sure that they think about, you know, their grandparents used to
Yes.
when they had summer vacation, their grandparents used to prepare this at home and give it to them.
Definitely, definitely. Even I heard it from so many customers, especially the bachelors who are working here. They are missing home food, or they could not go to native, or they could not visit frequently. They'll just drop in. They have food. They connect to their native. No, my mom used to prepare like this. My grandma used to prepare like this. I felt like I felt at home. So that is the very good thing. And see, this value or this taste, it comes from the ingredients. So basically, we are very careful about the ingredients we use. 95% of the ingredients comes from my native. Because the leaves which we use to prepare tambuli, right? Leaves, roots, or herbs, whatever it is, it's not a commercial crop. You cannot buy it in Yeshwanthpur market or Sarake market anywhere. It will be procured from the farmers. Because these are not a commercial crops. But now what we have done is, now we have put a monetary benefit to that. Now we are encouraging farmers to grow it, because if you don't grow it, it will all vanish for next generation. You will not find this, right?
Correct.
See, now you're saying you're growing dotpatra in pot,
Yes.
but in future they may see it in Google only.
True.
So now we are helping farmers to grow it. We are encouraging them that we are gonna buy it. You just grow it. So indirectly we are helping to conserve this at community level, and these values comes from the fresh leaves, and we procure from native. Even be it rice, so that's also unpolished rice which we procure from native, and jaggery. We don't procure any jaggery outside in the market. We use it from the place where we prepare jaggery. Once you boil sugar cane juice, the first product comes out of that is liquid or semi-solid jaggery. We procure that, and the bird's eye chili. That's also, it's very spicy but very good for gut health. So that's also, again, nobody sells here. You will not find it anywhere in the shop. See, these are our key ingredients. These are our USPs. And the preparation. We use RO water to prepare tambulis. We have RO water plant. So we are very careful with respect to the ingredients we use. We are not compromising on any quality at all.
And I'm asking this question for other founders or aspiring founders or upcoming entrepreneurs who are looking to do something in agriculture, or maybe source something from farmers. How did that collaboration work?
Because first of all, is a requirement. See, we wanted leaves. So then all these leaves are usually grown in home with, I would rather say it will automatically grow. So nobody cares about such leaves first of all. Whenever they want to prepare something, they'll go and they'll just pluck it and they'll prepare it. But we wanted more in volume, right? We wanted more quantities. Then we started encouraging them. No, if you just grow this, then I will pay this much. Then because I need this volume. So we are encouraging them.
And they're okay with that.
They're okay because see, it doesn't really take any much effort. See, they don't have to invest a lot. They can just grow it, and it easily grows. You don't have to add much fertilizers to it. You don't have to add anything to it. It easily grows in Western Belt. So they will have to just make sure it will not be spoiled. They have to put a proper place, a fence or something, so that they can grow it. It's easier comparatively. So now they started growing it, and even in turn, they are also getting something out of it, and we will also get good quality leaves. Because see, here mostly what happens, right, in Bangalore, most of the green leaves which comes here is from Hosur or Kanakpur side mostly, and mostly they are grown on sewage water, so which is rich in lead content. If leaves itself is not healthy, then how can I claim my Tambuli is healthy? So this is the reason 99% of the leaves comes from native, which we use for Tambuli, and for our food 95% comes from there, including rice, salt, chili, sambar powder, rasam powder, everything.
And what about the recipe? I mean, you say that it's a grandmother's recipe.
Yes.
But what really it is? Where did it come from?
No, see, my grandma used to prepare. Okay, so it's a very nice story behind this. So we did not have mixer at that time, right? When I was kid, they used to do this. I don't know what exactly you guys call it. We call it in Kannada Varlu. Okay, they used to prepare that.
I understand.
Once they take out the chutney, she used to wash it. Okay, then she used to wash it. It has all the nutrition in it. She used to mix curd. She used to give seasoning it. Then she used to call this Tambuli. I was fighting with her. What is you washed that and you telling this as a Tambuli? So that's how then it started. But it has got a lot of health benefits. Trust me. Even our ancestors, they never used to go to medical store, right? Even your father or grandpa, if they are having cold, cough or whatever it is, they used to go to kitchen. See, kitchen is the medical store. It has solution there for everything. But now we don't have the patience to explore. Now if you sneeze it, $650 is in the rest. Because we are in that kind of lifestyle. If you go to kitchen, still there is a medicine. You have to have little patience to it. Because see, for example, I have kept here, right, mango ginger. If you have stomach bloating or digestion issues, this will solve everything. You don't have to go for a medical store and get some powder or something to drink to get relief from that. We have solution. It's a natural solution. But we need to wait. We need to have little patience. It does not work like English medicine. But if you include this in your diet, you can avoid all these things.
No, that is very true because, as you said, they did not. Our previous generation did not used to run to medical store. They used to go to kitchen to prepare.
Yes.
You know, and small things can be done, can be fixed by formulas that are made in kitchen.
Exactly.
Not in the medical store.
Yes.
That is
Even
very
we
true.
have one hot beverage. Okay, like Tambuli, we have hot. We call it as Sar. There's one Swarle we call it. Suppose if you are having if you are feeling little feverish or fever and all, if you drink that and if you sleep, then that will go off. You will recover it. But you need to give some hours. Drink it and sleep for some time. But if you don't have patience and time, then no.
True.
Because see, as per Ayurveda, our food should be a medicine. And our food system is beautifully designed, So even we serve banana leaf meal, okay? So we, as per our Malnad cuisine, South Indian meal, we'll have everything in that. It includes fiber, and some food will cause you ushna. We call it as ushna, means your body will get more heat. But some we call this tampu, means that will cool down your body. And we call it as samadhatu. That means, suppose if you eat something which creates more heat in your body, then we used to prepare hesru bele paisa.
Okay.
Means moong dal paisam.
Yes.
So that will cool down your body. See, that is how it is designed.
Yes.
And everything, there will be salad, kosamri we call. There's a fiber content in it. See, there is scientifically and it's beautifully designed, okay? But we are leaving behind that. We are just jumping to something, we straight away eat, we go. No.
True.
In our side, our first bite starts with the tamburi. The thumb means the cold one should go inside. Then you try sambar, whatever it is. Then it should end with the curd rice again. That cools down your body. See, everything has scientific,
a scientific reason behind it. Yes, I completely believe in that. We should definitely look at many things which our grandparents and great grandparents were doing, and we should bring it back. And it is actually happening. First time entrepreneur like you is coming with an idea which has been like for years working in rural areas. Now it is coming to urban areas. That is very, very good.
Yes. Yes. Now we are serving this Tambuli, right? So only in our outlets, wherever outlet is there, so people can come in and drink it. But it has got short shelf life. So they will not be able to really store it or carry it to any other place. So that's the reason now we are coming with a new concept.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was about to ask you is that okay? People living in Karnataka and Bangalore can taste this, but how about NRIs who are staying outside and want to have this taste?
Correct. See, as our next step, so this is a solution. So we are coming up with a Tetra Pak where this particular Tambuli will be treated, UST treated, and it's environmentally sealed.
So, whatever experience you have had till now, starting a business, I would ask you if somebody wants to start today a similar kind of business, maybe a restaurant chain or maybe a small outlet chain, right? Or into retail business. What is the advice that you will give them?
See, suggestion means everything is doable. Okay, there's nothing called impossible, but they need to have the patience, dedication, and commitment. Some things may look is not working out in the initial stage, but you should not leave it. You should chase the dream. You should continuously work on it. You should have the dedication, patience. Then you can achieve anything. See, even initially, even when we wanted to open our first outlet, many told me also, "Hey, who will drink this, man? Only few guys from your place or something, or your friends may come in, or who knew about Tambuli, they may only come. But how can you survive business-wise and all?" Before we launched our first outlet, hardly 10% of Bangalorean might know about what exactly is Tambuli is. Rest 90% big question. Then the minute we launched, even we stood initially for 3 months in the outlet, and many were coming in saying, "What is Tambuli? Bhaiya, ye kya hai? What is Tambuli?" This is the question we used to answer every day. So we are creating the awareness. This is Tambuli. This is how we prepare. And everything is prepared from the fresh leaves, roots, and greens. No essence. Zero essence in this. And this buttermilk also is a good story. See, in olden days, how exactly they used to prepare buttermilk? So they'll procure milk, they'll add culture, then it turns into curd. Then they will churn the curd with a wooden thing, right? You remember the olden days? Then they take out cream and butter out of it. The whatever is left is actual buttermilk. But many guys, what they do now, they will add water to curd, they'll blend it, they say it's buttermilk. No, that's not actually the buttermilk. You will have to churn it, you have to take out the butter and cream, then the remaining is actual buttermilk. So we do that. We churn the curd, we take out cream and butter, then that will mix with these syrups, and all the values comes from that syrup. It will goes well with our buttermilk. Then we serve it. So here buttermilk is just a carrier because they cannot drink the syrup raw. So we extract the syrup that will be mixed with this. This is a just carrier because I want to give you the syrup. I cannot give you directly. I'll mix it and I'll give to you. You just drink. That is how it will be.
So Karthik ji, are you alone in this journey or do you have somebody to help you?
No, I have two co-founders with me. One is Mr. Prashant. So he's my friend from my native. So he takes care of staff management, supply chain. And another co-founder is Anusha. She's my wife. So she takes care of kitchen, SOPs, training, quality, everything is her responsibility. I mostly take care of entire administration, meeting, everything.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, great. So one last question, Karthik ji. Till now, what has been the entire journey for you? Because again, first time entrepreneur, what has been the journey for you till now?
Yeah, it's in one word I say it's very good, but it's a roller coaster journey. One day you feel better, next day craft will suddenly crash. Oh shit, man, something has happened. Next day again you bounce back, then it will go down. Because see, you have thousands of issues to handle. So in one outlet, one person is missing. Then you have to find some other guy there, or one customer gives some feedback. Then you have to take on that, or even supply chain, or finance management, or be it any of this. Right? It's a roller coaster journey. It's not easy. Every day you have to, you will have 1,000 things to handle. That every entrepreneur or every achievers will have that. Not only me or something. Whoever is coming in this way, they will have to face that.
Correct.
You need to have patience. You need to handle everything. But graph will be like this.
Correct. But when does the graph go up? What are the instances when the graph go up?
When the people start loving your product. Because see, that's what I say. I request people to come once. I request them, please come once, taste our food once, then you'll become our customers. So God's grace, that's what is happening. Whoever is coming now, we have more than 70% of repeating customers. As a startup, we have limited marketing budget, so it's a bit hard to get new customers in, but once they are in, they are our customers. See, we have built like that our quality, because once they eat our food, they realize that authenticity, they could connect to the nostalgia. That's what I am saying. They should come once, then they will only market for us. They will only talk to their circle about us. Because see, our kitchen is Banchika 6 stage, which is very interior, okay? It's not a commercial place at all. We took our kitchen there because we wanted real estate to be less. But if you come on weekends, you will have to wait for 30-40 minutes for lunch. So I owe to people. So they have supported us. They are supporting us.
Now, great that people are kind of giving you a very good response.
Yes.
And that tells you that what our forefathers used to do, our grandparents and great-grandparents, that was right, and it has to come back, and people will love it.
Yes.
They're loving it.
Exactly.
Right?
So I'm so grateful to all our customers. They are the one who are saving us actually.
Wonderful. Thank you. It was nice, very nice talking to you, Mr. Karthik. Thank you.
Thank you, Pradeep. Thank you.